Hi guys, my name is Delaney Willoughby, and today I am going to be continuing our presentation on our Group Communication Studies project for a recruiting event for the YSU Journalism program. So first I want to talk about our group problem solving and creativity within this project. So I'm going to talk about some of the problems that occurred and how we resolved them and how effective it was to resolve those problems. So the first problem that we encountered in this process was trying to coordinate our schedules and plan an event successfully when we had limited time together. So we solved this through better communication and putting emphasis on better time management within the group, as well as focusing on different modes of communication that could take place when we're going through an online class. So what we did as a technique to solve this issue was the ProMod technique. And this allowed us to analyze the problem that we were encountering and present possible solutions as a team for what we could do to this. So some of the solutions we came up to were group chats, multiple modes of communication, and also online video chats that allowed us to collaborate together. So this worked really effectively because we could equally agree on set times of the week and also modes of communication and set times to work on this independently in our own schedules. So this allowed us to really coordinate. We knew what was going to happen and when, and it made everything run a lot smoother for the group. So one other problem that we occurred and encountered was just some confusion on exactly what we were supposed to do based on the directions. And I think this came from the fact that we all interpret things differently when it comes to directions, and then we all have a different picture in our mind of what that should look like in the actual presentation once it's implemented. So in order to solve this as a group, we focused on the Delphi technique, and we were able to figure out a solution to the problem instead of just remaining confused as a group on this. We were able to present ideas that could work and then collaborate and reach compromises based on what we all wanted out of the group and made a excellent end product. So we were able to present ideas and also ask for help from each other, and delegate tasks, which made things run a lot smoother. And since this was an online course, like I mentioned, we couldn't meet face-to-face, but meeting through those video chats allowed us to have a group time and a set time where we all work together and help this project move forward multiple times throughout the semester. A lot of interactions were also made through text or emails, or little video chats as well that were not during our set meeting times. And it was the most convenient and effective way to accomplish the end goal and complete this project as a team, and it was all really effective as far as our group communication goes. So as we come to a close in our discussion and in this project, as you've seen our event, you got to hear it blocked out and what exactly it would look like, and you could take this and implement it in the YSU journalism program. I want to talk about our discussion in group communications and the role this played in this recruiting event for the journalism program. And it was really important to focus on how the important steps can be followed in order to ensure that the best presentation can be given if it were to be implemented. So the goal of this project was to work on developing as communicators in the small group setting in order to plan an event for the YSU journalism program. And this is the YSU Summer Journalism Festivities, what we called it. And the name would be Welcome to Your Future if you were entering the journalism program for incoming freshmen. So this event sets up, and this presentation sets up, the presenters for success through a detailed description of all the events that would take place. This includes the welcome speech, our YSU Journalism Department tour, and its assets, and it's kind of interactive in the way that you get to see your future inside the journalism program, which is really exciting. It also included an essay contest with a scholarship and an exciting guest speaker who has success stories on different students that have come from the program and are out in the world today with successful careers, which will really inspire students. And then to accomplish all of these tasks and set up the event, we talked about our group communication theories that we learned about, our member roles that we each used to put together these videos and this presentation, our group problem solving and creativity, which is what I just touched on. And then lastly, we came together and we evaluated the effectiveness of everything we had put into practice for these strategies to see where we could improve in our event and improve in our group communication theories. So this was really effective in evaluating what we were doing right and what we were doing wrong and how we could move forward in the future. So by studying group communications like we have this semester, this will further our performance as communicators in our future endeavors and as students. If this presentation was taken and the event were to be implemented, enrollment rates would hopefully rise and increase due to the inspiration, the engagement, and the passion that has been sparked for young minds and their futures coming into YSU. As a presenter, I encourage you to employ these strategies as you work with others in your future. And effectively communicating ultimately is a gateway to a successful future. And I hope that you can take what you have learned in this presentation and hopefully use it in the future. So thank you for following along. If you ever want to plan a recruitment event, this can hopefully be a guide and an outline to what that might look like and the steps you can take with a small group to actually produce and implement this event. Thank you for following along. Have a good day.